But here we go. 25 game. And I'm just going to play good. And I think I'm kind of playing the same way everybody else is. And if I'm going to get it to 1,000 anytime soon, I got to play a little bit crazier. But it seems like every time I try to do something a bit crazy, they always have it. No, I'm just going to keep going. Probably should have waited for the queen 10, but I'll just get a bunch of hands instead. I got a little bit spewy on that last session. I bet in a couple spots that I knew wasn't going to work. All right, and these spots on these ace-high boards, I like 75 cents. Because a lot of times I'll just have the check fold button already on. So wait 4 seconds. Nope, but all I lost was 75 cents. For some reason that works. There's just no reason to make it too big there on a continuation bet if you don't have the ace. That actually looked more like a draw. Him raising there. They always just call with the ace. All right, so it's 8:44. So I started a couple minutes ago. Trying to get this one a half an hour. Oh, aces. Let's hope somebody goes crazy. Somebody go crazy. Go crazy. All in. No, well. No, but sometimes when they're playing on their phones, they do misclick all in. And when people just go all in pre-flop, a lot of the times, like, they just never. Sometimes they'll just wake up with just garbage. So when you have aces, just really hope people just are on their phones and they misclick. That suited connector is actually, I like those on the button. I have been playing a little bit more Omaha, and I'm just terrible at it. But the game really teaches you how much more valuable, let's say, a 9-10 suited is compared to a 4-5 suited, or a 3-4 suited. When you're playing Omaha, I was just playing terrible starting hands. You want high cards, and if they're running, you want them to be higher. Like the only way that I can ever win is if I'm just playing high cards. Like if I have like ace king 3-3, and let's say I have suited ace king 3-3. I just assumed that hand was way better than it actually was. I don't know why, but it's bad. And I'm going to try to apply that a little bit to Hold'em and just not put all suited connectors in the same category, because it's just not the case. Pocket kings. A lot of times they limp in with 10 jack, and that's not the worst hand for him to hand right. Not the worst hand for him to have right now. He just doesn't have any money behind. All right, let's flop a 7. Ooh, I flopped a 7. I'm gonna raise him now. It just looks a little bit not strong. Ooh, full house. And I'm gonna bet 475. So if he does have a draw, you might want to call. Ooh, I'm gonna go all in because he might have hit a flush. Wonder what he had. A lot of times, if you check raise and then the board pairs and then you bet small, it looks pretty shady. Like whenever somebody does that to me, like, oh my goodness, he wants me to call. My flush draw is just no good. So when the board pairs and they bet kind of small, it's usually a sign. But he decided to call. Maybe I should have bet that turn a little bit bigger because he obviously didn't have a flush draw. Huh, who knows? All right, flopped an open ender. A lot of times these guys have queens in this spot. So I'll bet it and hope a 5 comes. And I'll just bet it assuming he has a queen. Yeah, so if he has king queen, I can just bet something that he can't really fold. I guess if he does have king queen, he's definitely going to be betting that turn. All right, I had basically the nuts twice already. He just has no money behind. Who cares? Gosh, dang it. I kind of like 3-betting suited connectors in position rather than having everybody fold it and then you raise it in position. Because they just don't really believe you too much if you're in a late position and raise. But if you 3-bet an opener, like people just get out so fast. So I almost would have rather had the guy next to me play the hand, but oh well. Let's see what happens here. And I am just gonna check it. These people. Well, I guess I'm betting now. Hopefully somebody calls with ace queen. Who knows? Maybe I should have bet that flop. Yeah, but they both had so much money behind that if I check it, one of them has to bet. Yeah, like suited connectors there. It's almost better than if everybody folded it and I raise it on the button. Let's squeeze this one. Oh, this guy goes all. I'll take that. I'm gonna let him bluff me. Bluff me again, buddy. I don't know why, but I just don't believe him. All right, nice. But had I known what he had, yeah, that worked out pretty well. He got all sorts of outs, and I still won. And what's crazy is if I thought, man, if a jack comes, that's pretty sweet. But it wouldn't have been. Uh, his bet sizing on that hand looked a bit more like value than bluffing, but I mean he checked that turn. Hmm, whatever. I don't really want to play that hand out of position. It's probably a bad fold. I mean, I do have queens, but I don't even want to think about it. And the guy, what if I re-raise him? What am I gonna have to put in like $9? Then fold to a ship? No, this can't be a good play. But what is this guy limping in for? Oh, I was hoping that this guy. Oh, nice. I was just kind of hoping that they had this guy timed out and he would be an insta fold. What's crazy is if he would have bet, I would have called. I mean, is he really checking that 10 on the flop? I doubt it. Is he betting pocket fives? I doubt it. All right, I got top here. And I'll just bet for value / charge for a draw. And unless he tells me something otherwise, I'll just assume I'm good. So I'll just make sure I charge him for that draw. I'll check it. 7-6, yeah. He's just floating. All right, off to a pretty good start. I mean, I'm going to wait, call, hit nothing, fold. I could have seen, oh, I guess this is okay, and I'm going to raise him up. All right, let's keep on winning. No more spewing money. No spewing money. Never gonna get to 1,000 if I spew money. I gotta play hardcore, steal some money from people, but no spewing. I guess I could be watching TV right now, so it's not just totally silent. I don't even know what to watch. Here we go. Let's try that. Let's try something new. Oh, flop to king. I'm gonna bet it. He might call with a 9. Jesus. I mean, what could you have? Let's turn this TV on. Cable on. Oh, there we go.
Shut the hell up. You're fired. Talk to yourself. When you lose, do not comply to me. Bankroll. Stream now on demand and online.
Oh, that's probably a fold. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna raise him now.
Traditional first day of school pancakes, whipped cream smile.
I'm in high school now. Just put it in my mouth. Okay, that's disgusting. Stop it.
Take some of that Boston people around for the office, lady. After a 20-year vacation, Claire is rejoining the workforce.
It's not a vacation, but I am starting a job at my dad's closet company. He's kind of grooming me to take over. I go back.
What is he min raising with?
Oh, speaking of marketing, we're out of milk.
I'm actually kind of nervous.
You're gonna be great. And remember, if you get into a jam, just do the impression I taught you. Hey, you can hang your clothes in me, Christopher Walken closet.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, relax, Mom. You're working for Grandpa. It's not even a real job. It's like the summer when I worked for Dad. He was just trying to make me feel good about myself. He didn't really need my help.
That's not true.
All right, this is a fold. I should have just. I played this hand bad. I absolutely played this hand bad. I mean, I might have even been able to fold it on the turn. They never 4-bet there with nothing. Oh, gosh. How much did I give it? 10? So anyway, like $20. I mean, he just doesn't have ace 2. Maybe pocket 2s. Maybe he'll try to bluff me. I guess I could have saved $10 once he bombs it. We were just so deep. When he 4-bets me on the flop and we're that deep, I mean, it's just a sign. If he had ace king, he's floating 100% of the time. So when he bets the $10, there's just really nothing that I beat. I'm gonna bet enough to where I want him to go all in here. I'll bet 2. All in. Come on. All in. All in.
Buddy, I know a new school can be scary, so a little advice. Every time you meet someone new, pay them a compliment.
If if there weren't two draws, I might have checked it to him and let him bet. I think that's just always a bet, actually.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay. Off you go, Alex.
Hi, Money, why are you so quiet? Are you nervous because it's your birthday in high school? Mom, after spending the summer in Colombia, I'm a changed man.
And on the ace jack hand, I would have just folded pre-flop. I probably shouldn't have even called. Spewing money.
If not, I still have my own company money. Oh, I cannot believe that my little baby is going to the high school. Stop, embarrassing me.
It's my birthday too. I need the hug. Go.
All right, we'll try Modern Family.
Hi, Finn.
Birthday high school, huh?
Get some run good.
Hey, it was about 5 in the morning. I don't need.
And that's a fold. Man, I was feeling so much better.
How was yours?
Great. Yeah, he had a hard time saying goodbye, but anyway, I think I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee.
Can I go with you?
Dude, kind of working something here. How many trucks does that take? Give me a minute, Fred. New girl just walked in. That's disgusting. She's my daughter. Sweetheart, you look terrific.
Are you sure? Because I have another blouse in here. It's the only thing in here. That and a pair of glasses in case I need to read something or work smarter.
Relax. It's your first day. Impossible. What about
Cookies in the empty office.
huge mistake? Fred, 2 more seconds. I got a situation here. Put the cookies down.
Why?
Your management makes you look desperate. Makes you look like you want everyone to like you.
I do want everyone to like me.
You want everyone to respect you. You gotta be tough. Keep your distance.
Something baby. We are different kinds of managers.
I'm yours. Leave the cookies.
Look at you, my big first grader. All right, I want you to make so many friends and have so much fun.
Gotta go. Can't wait.
Oh well.
Be careful.
What?
Nothing.
Please do not be late. Let's go.
He might have been raised with aces there. And people just don't.
You're in for Mrs. Hurley.
He could have had twos. I don't know. But when I check raise there, I'm usually doing it with more than one pair. So if he puts me on ace jack, he's probably thinking that I'm just never going to fold it. All right, he's going to have a draw here a lot. So I'm just going to charge him for it.
What about your science book or the French you took? And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful
Let's hope that he has an open ender. But they always lead with the draws. Yeah, see, they always lead with the draws.
Join for free and get a free starter kit. Hurry, offer ends February 13th. Question, and be honest. Are my teeth yellow?
Have you tried the tissue test? The what? Tissue test. Hold this up to your teeth. Oh, yellow.
I don't get it. I use whitening toothpaste.
What do you use? Crest white strips. You should try them. Whitening toothpaste only works on the surface. With Crest white strips,
Something good. Come on. Flop me straight. You know what? It's not bad. I'm going to bet this one.
I passed the tissue test. Oh yeah. Would you pass the tissue test? See for yourself with Crest white strips. They're the way to like.
I have a way better deal here. 10 nuggets for $1.49.
Queen, tenor, spade. Queen, tenor, spade. Queen, tenor, spade.
You want these glasses? No, I don't. Get 2 Whopper meals for $10 or 10 nuggets for $1.49. Only at Burger King. For the first time ever on SmackDown Live. John Cena takes on Randy Orton.
I mean, he probably doesn't have a 7 or a 5.
The kind of love that changes your relationship status forever. Each one inspired our Endless Brilliance collection, designed to sparkle from every angle.
All right, might have lost some value on that river.
In the past, you show up at Arby's with $5 and look at all the stuff you love to eat. Roast beef and cheddars, the classic fish sandwich, or even loaded curly fries. But back then, you could only pick one. Well, those tough times are behind you. Now you can get 2 of those things for just $5. Don't live in the past, live in the now for a limited time.
Give me an 8.
We have the meat.
HRBlock Online lets you itemize your deductions for free. You still think it's too
Ooh, that's the best flop ever.
Well, that was easy. H&R Block More Zero lets you file online for free, even if you itemize deductions. If your taxes what? There's a whole new season is coming soon.
Yeah, we're just gonna call.
All new season premieres Tuesday, February 21st at 10 on US.
Nope, I'm gonna go all in.
My dad thinks that he can motivate his workers by being a cold, distant authority figure. If his style is so effective, we don't need it.
Oh man,
Hey,
give me a board pair.
there's my first thing. Oh,
This guy.
You guys are actually hanging out by the water cooler.
I have zero stone here. It's chronic dry mouth.
I was just doing a thing, you know. My
All right.
Bridget's done.
yeah, I don't want you to do like that. I'm a friend, a colleague. I'm just like you, a player, you know, worker bee.
That was a sweet pot, and I had him dodge some outs, and I did.
Be around.
But just
I gotta do this.
calling with a 10 high flush draw there is probably not the best move in the world.
Clothes and me.
Christopher Walken closet.
Too bad one of the other guys didn't get in there.
You see?
Oh, sorry, folks. It's closed.
Listen, we just want to get some coffee. Actually, we're short a couple of extras. How would you two like to be in it?
Yeah.
The guy that originally raised from under the gun, who took a little while to call, must have had ace king.
I did my best to cram for my lecture on the Revolutionary War, but all those names and dates, it's all so dry. Where's the drama?
Alright, well, it's a pretty good session, even though I donked it up with ace jack when I shouldn't have even called pre-flop.
Trappers from the Canadian provinces? Are you here to sell your beavers? Who are you? The 64 pins question. I crossed the Delaware during the Revolutionary War. I've been a brutal winner in Valley Forge. Who am I?
Pretty sweet set. You know, this guy's got some money behind. Let's do it again. Give me an 8. Oh, wow.
Native Americans,
Nice.
Indians, a majestic people
He bets I'm raising.
lived off the land and cried when they saw litter.
The textbooks and
For some reason, if you just bet small here, they just go crazy.
All the time. So, were the Indians friends with the colonists or not? I know one Indian who was friends with construction worker, biker, and traffic cop.
All in, buddy. Go all in.
Okay, your parents
All in.
love that joke.
Alright, let's see what's gonna happen.
Half hour at my helicopter standing by the roof. You don't go for that? No. Well, I only have
Nice.
Options to be enough time to tons of cover.
Alright, sweet pots.
Lease agreement and the workers' comp package.
29 minutes.
I think I hear creaking.
Daddy, I won.
Whoa.
Guy went nuts with pocket queens.
Vacation.
Why didn't you put an alley that can just be my assistant? Sorry about that.
This is by far the best session yet.
Not some hot single mom who's trying to seduce her here later.
Fair enough. So, lease agreement. Okay, I'm getting some pushback on the Miami location.
Mr. Bridget, I'm Haley here too. Hi.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm in the middle of a meeting with my boss, but thank you so much for helping me out.
No problem. I'm not
It's nice when you hit sets.
community college stuff. It's bad.
Hi. Charlie Bingham. Wow. Look at your eyes.
I can't.
When they lead on that flop and you kind of raise them small, a lot of people would think, oh, you got a set of 8s. Just call here and let them keep betting. But man, when you raise them small like that, they just go crazy.
Anyway, you seem to know a lot about fashion. I'd like to get your opinion on these things.
Sure.
I'm actually going
And a $71 pot.
Hey, princess. Hey.
Daddy's office? You sound like a little girl.
Hey, you wanted to see me?
Thanks for visiting by. I hope you weren't in the middle of a bang.
Alright, I'll play one more hand, and I think it's been like a half an hour.
Everybody thinks you're a dummy.
No, as a matter of fact, one of the guys in the break room asked me to lunch.
Don't
His
say
name is
Todd.
Todd.
You cannot go to Todd.
All right. Well, that was the best session yet. Boosted up pretty good. Take a look at. Yes. Let's see how much I got.
Okay, folks, you're just having a normal conversation, a typical day in company.
You have to use the restroom because I'm taking a shower.
Go for it.
Guys,
$150. So now I'm up $100, and I'm that much closer to $1,000. Wow, nice. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. That was an exciting half an hour. And leave a comment. Say anything you want. If I played a hand bad, make sure you let me know. The ace jack hand, I definitely shouldn't have even been in there in the first place. To call the 4-bet, I guess I have to. The $10 on the turn, who knows? But when he ships it all in for 30, you just can't call that. And it ended up being a good idea. So anyway, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.